Can you talk a little bit about first drive, Avery Jordan, moves you down the field and you score. Just talk a little bit about how he's progressed in the offense, having to fill in for William Smith.
He's doing a really good job right now, and the big thing with Avery is he's got tools to be able to come out here and be a varsity starter. With him, it's confidence. As a young, sophomore kid who did not expect to be in this position, and all of us coaches say you're always one play away, but when you're that guy behind, you think that one play's a long way away. And now he's in the spot, and his big thing is, he came out here and completed that first underneath pass, kind of got him in a rhythm to be able to hit the shot for a touchdown. So Avery's going to do a really good job for us. For us, it's making sure that we continue to try to put him in good positions as a coaching staff so that he's able to continue to build that confidence.
And talk just a little bit, the biggest thing, your defense, you're able to get a turnover there at the end and stop them, and then you force them, kill their first drive. Talk just a little bit about where your defense has grown since last year. You had a lot of shootouts at times. I know you're hoping that, you're able to improve and stop people more.
Yes, sir. So defensively, I think we're going to return about 8 guys there on defense. And like you said, from time to time, we had a couple, but then also from time to time we had some really low-scoring affairs where they kept us in the game. And I think this year we're going to lean on that group a lot. Coach Kirby does a good job putting them in a good scheme, putting them in a good position to make plays. And then, as any coach will tell you, when you got a lot of good football players, they make you look good. On defense, we have a lot of good football players.
And talk a little bit about that last interception. I know they didn't throw it much, but when they did, you guys didn't give them nothing. They got a penalty on the first pass, and then their second pass was intercepted. Talk a little bit about that game-sealing interception.
Yeah, no doubt. That was awesome. That's our guy, Eli Riffey. He came out for football this year. He's a freshman. And I'm glad in a big moment, out here in front of a decent amount of people, he got to, kind of have a big moment here. So he's a great kid who made a great play there on the ball. And honestly, that entire defense, being able to bow their back. Forget a lot of guys who have not been in that position before, being, a lot of frontline backups for us. They did a really good job making sure they, preserved the win for us.
What's your outlook for the first game next week? I know you're talking to Montana a little bit about it.
It's going to be a big test. Coach Morzingo and his group is always really good, really well coached, and always have a lot of athletes and real physical. So it's going to give us a good early season test on how good this football team can be.